So here we are back in part number 7. Wow, already number 7, which is well, I'm so bummed out by this because I never thought that I will get so many parts. Yeah, I just unpacked for you the new package white one. You can see that it still has its sealed batteries here. So the Tamagotchi piece was able, yeah, that came with batteries, and I guess the IDLE came with batteries. And I'm not quite sure if the ID came with batteries, but the plus color was came with batteries, yeah. Because I can remember that very good. When I got my plus color in white, the postman was in a hurry, so I opened the door, ran downstairs, and he smashed the box through the whole house floor, and my batteries leaked. So I guess that the Tamagotchi ID had batteries as well, because they stopped with the batteries after the For You. The For You already had, they still has batteries, and Peace had still batteries as well. So these came with batteries, but the problem was if the post was, for example, very harsh with the packages, or sometimes the batteries were not good, they started to corroding or leaking, and sometimes that affected the Tamagotchis as well, but mainly not, because the batteries were sealed. And so in these cases, the batteries were sealed in extra plastic wrap. So this is the white one. I wanted to show you in person. And this is a new white. So it's all new, it's never been used. And this is how it looks. These Tamagotchis are very, very girly, very, very pearly. And they have this heart up here to attach. And of course, part of my collection is the Tamagotchi piece Perces. And I do have as well all of them inside of my collection. You can see them here. And a lot of people ask me, what is the most expensive one? Meanwhile, it's actually the ribbon here, but also the Disney Perce, which should be no, this one. So these three up here, Sanrio, Disney, and Fairy, are by far the most expensive ones. Sometimes it happened to have this one as expensive one, but when people found out that these ones are, to me it was more like a rarer model to get, because these were cooperations, these two, one with Disney and one with Sanrio. And yeah, a lot of people wanted to buy them, and they were very popular. So yeah, it was sometimes hard to get them, but I was able to get them for a good price. But these days, these Perces are getting more and more rare, and so their prices will raise as well. Sometimes you have, you can be lucky and you get a good price, or sometimes they try to get the fullest out of every seller, buyer, customer would be a better word. And with these ones, or with the Tamagotchi piece, there's another edition I wanted to show you. Sorry, no, can't see why I leave them. There we go. They released as well other attachments for the Tamagotchi piece, which were gashapons. And gashapons are very popular in Japan. These are like small additions to something, and you will get them mostly in kind of these vending machines. And then they sold these kind of sets of gashapon. There are 2 sets actually, and this is set 1 I do have here. So you have Yomimichi gashapon. Then you have this pet. You can meet pets on the Tamagotchi piece in the park as well, same as on the IDL, which makes them very special, I honestly must say, because pets is always good to have. Then we have Momechi. This is Pianichi. And this is Kirarichi, you know, right. These are attachments as well for the piece. Let me show you. You can open up these gashapons and then take out these things and then attach it to your Tamagotchi. So these were very, very popular, of course. And I have only the set number 1. But it's so hard to find the other one. And then if you find one, then it will be very, very expensive though. Yeah, and then something else came with the Tamagotchi piece. I would just get this to the side. So, because it's new and I do not want to hurt it or something. This is the Pocket Designer. The Pocket Designer, you can here create your own content and you can send to your Tamagotchi piece, which is very, very, very cool. And yeah, but I do not know much things about it because I did not use it now, because I have it now maybe 4 weeks or 5 weeks in my collection, so this is a very new edition. And it also comes with a pocket, which is very nice. It's always good to have a case or something to save it up. Yeah, so this is the Pocket Designer set. You can add things to your Tamagotchi and create it. You can see it here. Clothes, wallpapers, accessories. I'm not sure if you can also create food and stuff. Yeah, different things. And then the Tamagotchi piece came also with these sets. This is a strap set. The straps I do have. Oh my gosh, somewhere up here. So these were the straps that came with the Tamagotchis, and the ribbon pierce I showed you before came as well with a strap. This is a very, very popular strap, and I would be wishing to have more of these straps because it's very, very beautiful. So this came with the ribbon heart, the ribbon pierce. This is the strap there. So yeah, you can also collect accessories a lot in the Tamagotchi universe. It's not only having Tamagotchis, it's also having all the stuff around it, you know, so for the best possible use. Yeah, I forgot to add something in between as well. I have it not that long as well in my collection, but this is, by the way, the ID station that I have for a couple of weeks now, and this belongs to the ID, the Tamagotchi ID. You can remember that I showed you in the previous part. So this is as well a station to download things or to play and stuff like that, so you can connect it with your Tamagotchi ID and then download stuff on the Tamagotchi station. Meanwhile, they changed that in Japan. This is actually the only version you can get for a good price. Some shops sold their Tamagotchi piece station as well, but for a very, very high price. These stations are always everywhere to find around Japan, and you can get seasonal content and download it directly to your Tamagotchi. But the problem is, for now, the ID station was only, so far I know, the station that was really produced and sold to the customers. The Tamagotchi piece station was actually in stores, but some stores sold it, so sometimes you could be lucky and find one of these stations, but they go for very high prices as well. And the Tamagotchi for You stations were not sold. The mix stations are not sold, so you can only find them around in Japanese. And meanwhile, now they switched into Tamagotchi meat stations. So for example, Toys R Us in Japan, in Tokyo, they will have the meat stations. And I'm currently running, by the way, a piece, and I have Kutipachi. Yay! So this is what I mean. You can have so many editions and stuff. The background, for example, is from Rhiannosaurus. I will, she has such a hard name. Rhiannoso, I'm sorry. Rhiannoso. And this heart is from Anachi as well on Instagram seller. I will, I can put some links if you want to have a look. So yeah. So this was a full Tamagotchi piece part. I'm so sorry, but I have to continue with the Tamagotchi piece because there are some other additions that I wanted to show you. So next part, we go and we'll have a look at the Tamagotchi piece sets. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next part.